Inshallah and Ashe, as always, divine will's blessings to you and for you. And this is the week where we give thanks for the blessings already received, along with a new moon to celebrate into the weekend. So with that, welcome to this week's Mystic Messages. Once again, I am your host, the Tanya D. And if you're new to my show, my channel, I am a practicing holistic shaman, medium, an otherworldly life coach, a spirit coach, playing in the subtle fields, being a reflector by design. As I do follow the lunar energies, the moon, the goddess of the night, through each of the seasons, I have coined myself a holistic Sha medium, which is just a subtle choreography of my own personal design, reflecting, just mapping out the energetic pathways, one subtle energy at a time, to truly activate your personal, unique, energetic algorithm. So each week I do cover the moon's stages and phases through each season, along with the elementals, a daily divination, and an affirmation to get you on your magical way. So with that, welcome to this Mystical Monday. And if you are new to my channel, my show, please subscribe, ring the bell to alert other lunar beings that truly resonate with my frequency in my show. It really helps with that algorithm as we're raising that frequency, the collective consciousness out into the highway. As each season reflects new vital energies, it truly is, I don't know about you, but it was as if the universe was at a standstill, like nothing was moving, kind of feeling the anticipation of Pluto in Aquarius. It's like the depths, the realm of the depths of Aquarius. It's like buckle up, Buttercup, as we move towards what may feel like a radical intervention, a transformation within our structures in society. Even technology advancing futuristically into a digital age. It does feel like nano chromotherapy kind of technology. It's a generational shift that's really on the horizon as our collective unconsciousness is actually beginning to stir the deep waters, the depths, with Pluto being in Aquarius. So with the sun in Sagittarius, it's our invitation to really embrace being more optimistic, possibly adventurous within our perspective and philosophies, and being a fire sign, but also we entered into period 9 in Chinese astrology. So fire truly is ablaze. It's fiery, it's blazing. It's probably a little captivating as well, but it's expanding our horizons, like going out and seeking knowledge, a different perspective, go after and pursue your passions as well. So it's time to literally dream big and then bigger, and really to believe in your soul, the power of your intentions, as we're really on the verge of some really exuberant, exciting times, eye-opening shifts and transformations, and really embracing our own personal individuality and literally upcycling or maybe shaking the rug of the status quo, moving us towards a future that's not just more sustainable, but it's also equitable. It feels kind of like we're starting to really climb into our skin and embody our own unique natural algorithm, but giving time and space to also connect with like-minded people and using this opportunity to collaborate on innovative projects. Possibly being a social justice kind of advocate for society as we move towards the end of 2024 and further into 2025. It's like prioritizing our own unique self-care, our spiritual growth, and even a mindful philosophy, but really giving space to reflect, for sure, meditate, sit by water, and really connecting with our higher selves, our Sira, what we look like on the other side, preparing us ultimately for the twists and turns of fate initiated, the opportunities that really lie ahead, with both not just an open mind or like-mindedness, but also having an open heart, being receptive. So I really like the energies that are happening for us. I do feel as if we were at that standstill. But as we kick off this week, we kick off the week with the moon in Libra, the sun in Sagittarius. So this energy is us feeling into our core because Venus is in Capricorn. So it's like, what's a feeling that you can believe in your core? What's a feeling you can open up to that is like balancing the thread, something you can commit to, and really committing to a feeling that makes you feel better than ever before, and putting your left hand on your heart and asking yourself if that's a feeling that you truly, authentically can open up your heart to. It's like the wish is being fulfilled. It's like, can I open up to this in my core? And then on Thanksgiving, believe it or not, we've got the moon in Scorpio. So I'm kind of liking this energy as well on Jupiter's day. And as the moon moves into this Plutonian kind of energy and waters of Scorpio, you may both have a aha moment, but also a feeling of letting go of all the things that have been running deep under the surface, really giving time and space to reflect on your own inner emotions, your own intimacy level. Like, are you feeling the vibration, the transformation, which Pluto is offering us and giving us insight all around to dive deep and go to what's hidden? You know, the resources are there. It's the ghost in the darkness. That's kind of how I see that. And then we have the moon moving into Sagittarius for the weekend, along with a new moon, of course, new moon in Sag. Be sure to tune into the new moon in Sagittarius here on YouTube, complete with a ritual and a meditation, as always, if you're new. But this is getting us to respond differently, possibly a little bit more eloquently refined, to a philosopher, a philosophy, being aligned with our own kind of philosopher's stone, aligning with that. And all this passion, it really does feel like it brings in a wish being fulfilled. And if you don't know, on a side note, as Pluto is in an air sign, Aquarius, as the moon travels through each zodiac season for the next 20 years, just paying attention to planets that you have in fellow air signs, including Mercury, Venus, and of course Uranus, or even the houses Gemini, Aquarius, and or Libra for the next 20 years. I would journal with them. But also the Sagittarius Sacred Spirit Circle is of course up on the highway. I try to have these out the day of the season as it transitions to its new sign. The new moon in Sag is going to be recorded this afternoon. That'll be coming up as well for my friends and guests who also show up live on Fridays. Gratitude and blessings, whether you do join me live or catch the replay later. Every Friday, I do go live doing mini cowrie shell divinations. If you don't know, I do it both here on YouTube as well as my Tanya D Facebook page, my business page, every Friday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. But this week, we are going to be kicking off Omen Days, prepping my audience, my listeners, truly for a wish fulfilled in 2025. Different tips on manifestation for the 2025 year. This is just a ritual that I do every year. And I will say that my wishes become fulfilled. It's like holding the signature seed note of it. But I also do during the show, of course, mini cowrie shell divinations, doing them live. All you need to do is show up, comment your year of birth along with your month, and then I move the shells on your behalf and see what insights come in. But if you do feel like you do need guidance, I offer these sessions privately, of course. I do prescribe rituals to address the forces of adversity. The rituals are basically nature, something to do out into nature, or a conversation with spirit. It really depends what gets downloaded, usually from the Otherworldly medicine cabinet. So if you'd like to also dive in deeper into your own personal medicine and your own gift, intuitive or psychic abilities as well, I do have a quiz called Change Your Stars. It's kind of the preload or the kickoff to Change Your Stars, which is an offer I have. If you need guidance about literally not just activating your gift and purpose, but understanding the subtle energies, I do feel as if we all have a base note, and then we have some added ingredients to really assist us. I do also have, if you didn't know, the Shamanic Healing Academy, which is my online grimoire. It's the Shaw and the Medium, also a download. That's kind of how my world works. But it's a virtual library. It has all of my online offers, including Change Your Stars. It starts at a beginning into a master's, and it's always evolving, where you can learn at your own pace, your own grace field. I do see it as a virtual grimoire of ritual insights through indigenous spirit technologies. You do have access, of course, to all my Spill the Tea replays, all of my live shows, including Gift and Purpose, which I'll be doing that live again, the first of this year, plus a monthly coven call to really clear the energies of adversity with other stewards of the universe, other magical beings that we get together as a collective off of social media. It's a private spiritual social space that happens within the Shamanic Healing Academy. If you're curious and would like to join, you can join for an introductory offer of only $3.99, but I am boosting that up through the seams for the first of the year. And then after that, the price does, of course, go up, like all great things. And this is for you if you're truly longing for a tribe, an online virtual coven, a place to learn, a sacred gathering space, crafted for those that really wish to share their light, their magic, their purpose. Maybe you're curious and you need some guidance. And of course, for other mystical musings like Spill the Tea, which is my once a month, I go live the third Friday of each month, always at 11:30 a.m. Mountain Time. All you need to do is subscribe to my musing news, make your inbox glimmer. The replays are housed in the Shamanic Healing Academy. And of course, this upcoming Spill the Tea for December is going to be about the season of Capricorn, our 11th energetic center, force empathy in our hands, and a few other magical tidbits that usually arrive in my inbox, my download randomly. But today, as we stroll the elemental highway, we've got a yin water snake of a day. Yin water and the snake. It always reminds me of Jungle Book. We've got a water snake, known as a destructive day in the Chinese calendar. But we do have traveling stars, both with the pig and the snake. So these two energies, these two animals, they oppose each other in the directions of time and space. It's the southeast and the northwest. Yeah, the northwest. I'm just thinking about my house. So you may feel like you need to hustle, which is what travel stars do. It's FOMO. It's fear of missing out. It really is. So really try to give yourself time and space. Be kind of in slow motion, slithering maybe on the waters. Be present. Be authentic. And manage your expectations, especially Mercury's about to go off on holiday. Kind of retrograding, that's what I call going off on holiday from today until December 15th. So this is like a review, a time to review and reflect. Mercury returning to 6 degrees Sagittarius and moving from 22 degrees. So it's like we get to revisit a chapter or something. It's kind of how I see that. A chapter, a philosophy, a different belief, and maybe realigning it with Mercury off on holiday. So I find it's always wise to reflect, take a breath and a pause, take a deeper inhale, and review where you are so that you can do a course alignment or a correction within your energies and your vital resources. Revising your visions, maybe your happy place. So we still have some very vibrant, productive energies ahead, especially during this Mercury holiday retrograde season. Launching a project, maybe being on a podcast or two, the invitation there to be on a podcast. We have this opportunity while Mercury is off on holiday. But the best day for the successes are November 27th, December 10th, but also December 2nd, 4th, 5th, and 6th because of the elemental energies. I would be scripting your Omen days, your Omen day wishes as well. I would kind of be doing a pre-prep so you can re-script them. That's kind of what I'm sensing. But with a yin water of the day in the heavenly frequency, the day master, in the month of the pig, we always look at the day master and then the month elemental. These two energies are pretty much in alignment, yin water, the pig. But this is kind of a receptive energy. It's yin, right? Water is yin. It's the inward journey. It's change also, but it's reconciling and it's about being in the flow. It is water flowing. But with the snake, which is fire, fire and water kind of reflect. It's like the sun on water. So listen to your heart. In Chinese astrology, this is an energy of having spiritual support, the divine supporter. It's a special energy, a pillar. They call them pillars. But the water snake brings about the support and the guidance directly from source. If you have this in your chart, that's kind of the energy that it brings for you, which can also manifest in the physical world. This is like getting assistance from loved ones, either in the world or of the other world, like an ancestor. Could be a mentor. For me, it would be Malidoma. It could even be an angel of the earth, somebody that you run into, a stranger. But if you happen to be born in a water year or day, then the snake is one of your source kind of creators. It's kind of a supporting element in a star. You can find out your elemental 4 pillars by Googling Chinese astrology or Bazi charts. I do use an app. That's where this comes from each week. So I'm really loving the energy moving forward, especially with giving thanks and just a gratitude, a blessing bowl for not just the year ahead, but the year we've been through. Seriously. And today, as far as the messages, I'm going with my Sock Monkey Oracle. The Sock Monkey Oracle, one of my podcast interviews from 2023, the season of the witches, gifted me her guidebook. I really found it funny because she didn't like the season of the witches and she made an oracle deck. So I found that kind of humorous. However, I'm going to be reading right out of her book, the lunar guidance energies from her guidebook as we move the cards. So bear with me. And of course, Tiger wants to be on the show as per usual lately. But our first message is the gift. And I'm just going to move that here and put that there so Tiger can join us. The gift, number 18. This is like literally initiating our heart's desires with this respond that really illuminates, I want to say, our spirit. It's kind of a gift from spirit, the gift of the gods. But the number 18, Shannon's little book says, did the not good enough sock monkey pay you a visit? Curious. Is it following you around everywhere you go? Enough. Lovingly let that little rascal know that it is no longer needed and escort it out of the door. Grab it by the scuff of the neck if need be, and then lock the door so it can't get back. Hi, Tiger. Instead, focus on all the ways that you are magnificent. I like magnificent. I'll go with that. If you need to make a list of your wonderfulness so that you can remember your many good traits, I'd say fantastic traits, read it often and read it out loud. Please know that you are the gift, and I totally agree, to yourself, to your family, to your friends, to the world. The symbolic frolics are blessings, gifts, and self-worth, along with confidence. And an affirmation to go with this message is I love that I recognize that I have much to offer. So I feel like that's in divine alignment with the energies of today. And then Tuesday's message, oh my goddess, is love. So I think once we respond to loving our own selves and committing to that divine love, we then literally connect with spirit through being mindful of what we feel. Divine spiritual connection. Love. I'm going off the 25 on the top there. And what does Shannon's book have to say? Well, let's get there. Love. Whoosh. Your passion has been ignited. Love that. It feels like your campfire was just lit and everything is getting warm and toasty. You are smiling at everything. You skip through the forest and your cheeks are glowing brighter than your big red sock monkey grin. I guess we're all going to turn into sock monkeys, which is lovely. So love has arrived. If you haven't encountered it yet, know that a big love is on its way to you. This love could be in the form of somebody who lights up your soul or a project that completely inspires you. Either way, this profound love will infuse your entire world with radiant, loving energy. So love is on the way. Symbolic frolics, she says, of course, are love, passion, a burst of energy, and radiance. And an affirmation for Tuesday from the Sock Monkey. I love that I am infused with love and that I share it with others. So apparently we're going to be igniting our love passions on Tuesday, which is fantastic because that's also Mars Day. I'll take it. And then on Wednesday, we've got the vibes, the 44. So this is going to feel like we're attracting the vibration that we're putting out there. I hope we're ready. Vibration attracts like vibrations and frequencies, right? The subtle energy field, if you're curious. I do cover the subtle energy field in Change Your Stars. But vibes, I like the title anyway. Vibes says, have you ever played a kazoo? I actually haven't, have you? It's among the favorite instruments of monkeys made of sakis. Typically made of metal or plastic, kazoos are tube-shaped instruments with holes on both ends. When you speak, sing, or hum into them, the sound waves vibrate as they ricochet their way out of the instrument. Sounds like we're going to be vibing our ricocheted energies out. Monkeys made of sakis are like a choir of giant kazoos. Their emotions vibrate and touch all they encounter. These vibrations do not just affect those we meet in person, they also affect those we connect with in spirit. So this card lets us know that it is time to pay attention to our own vibes and those that are bumping into you from other beings. It's the subtle field. What are you vibrating? Great thing to ask ourselves. What are you receiving or not? Focus on love and light and you will make beautiful music. Symbolic frolics, she says. Harmony, focus, vibe check. Do a vibrational check-in. And also a vibrational adjustment. And the affirmation that goes with the vibes sock monkey is, I love that my good vibes uplift others. So that is Wednesday. And then on Thankful Thursday, because it's Thanksgiving's Day, we've got the victory card. Maybe we're going to experience a victory. Kind of curious. Victory comes right after vibes. Must be in alphabetical order. I never thought of that. But again, we're going to take our frequency and raise it and be mindful of that vibration and how we respond to it. It's kind of what I'm saying there. Maybe we receive a new memo from Source about a belief streaming in. But victory, it's like, woohoo! That's what it says. I love that touchdown dance you just choreographed. It is filled with joy, grace, and gratitude. What a great card for Thanksgiving. You have every right to celebrate, despite your own doubts, frayed pom-poms, and a few naysayers along the way. You did it. Basically, I feel like it's saying pat us on the back here. You climbed mountains, sailed vast oceans, and traveled wild rivers, and you achieved your goals completely transformed. Give thanks and take the time to review your journey so that you may help others succeed as well. Symbolic frolics, victory, success, prosperity, profound gratitude, I'll take, perseverance as always. And an affirmation is, I love that I am profoundly grateful for my achievements and all who have helped along the way. Love that as well. And then on Fantastic Friday, who's joining me live, we've got Speak No Bad Stuff. I could take that too, number 35. So just being mindful of what you believe. Sometimes beliefs are kind of like opinions. We all have them, right? So I like that. Just keep our opinions to ourselves. Sometimes they rattle the cage. Or actually with Pluto and Aquarius, get that shift out of your body. Share it with the world. Okay, so speak no bad stuff. Mama Monkey, made of sakis, always said if you can't squeal anything good, don't squeal anything at all. Squealing is a gossipy way. It's a form of focus. What you focus on grows. What do you want to grow in your garden? That's what I thought. If you are having difficulty with someone, try practicing the loving kindness meditation. During this meditation, you wish them good health, happiness, and peace. Repeating the meditation until you really mean it, and your entire world will shift in a positive direction. Speak and squeal no bad stuff, not to yourself and not to others. I think we need to do that more often, just in general. And then the symbolic frolics, loving kindness, focus, consideration, and positivity. And the affirmation on Fantastic Friday, I love that I speak lovingly. So those are our messages for this week coming from the Sock Monkey Oracle. And thanks for letting me just read them out loud. I think they're fantastic, as always. And then this week's affirmation to get you on your way from the lunar guidance, my mystic messages. I do these each week if you don't know. Says, I am open to receiving a new way of believing. I think giving thanks and gratitude as if it's already arrived at your doorstep is also a fantastic thing to do, an amazing way to be. And yeah, Tiger, thanks for joining the show today. And as always, I'll see you on the other side. Blessings.